This is Kelly Hawkins. Wake Up with Kelly Hawkins. It is Sunday, the 15th of July, and I hope everyone's doing good. Um, if you don't know, lately I've been doing. Somebody's in the kitchen that's distracting me. But, lately I've been doing, audio casts every night. I've been doing a nightly show there for the last week, and that is on Spreaker. And I really like that better because, like I said before, my issue with um, doing shows nightly on video is looking like crap after work because don't really want to go on video and look terrible. So I'm doing audio, which is working out really well. I'm really happy with that. And I also post those online at kellyhawkins.info. And let's see. I'm going to try to keep my video shows to having topics. And today's topic is the Bohemian Grove because it's going on right now. A whole bunch of people in California are in California right now protesting it. And I wish I was there, but I couldn't afford to. So I'm missing out on that. But that's life. So can't do everything I want to, right? So I'm still wondering if I'm going to be able to go to New York for September 11th. I'm hoping to, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. There's financial issues, and I just started a new job, so we'll see how that goes. Um, but okay, so to talk about the Bohemian Grove, I'm not an expert, so I found a video about it online, which is basically excerpts from the movie Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove by Alex Jones. But it's just excerpts. It's not the whole show. It's not the whole movie. And actually, they said removed boring bits, which is kind of a rude way to put it. But I think I'll probably just play this video and you can watch it for yourself. Let me full screen it. And play.
Hello, I'm Alex Jones. I'm a radio and television host based in Austin, Texas. And for many years, I've been exposing the criminal activities of the global elite, also known as the New World Order. In my research, I come, well, eye to eye with something that's even hard for me to believe. And that's that the elite, again, the so-called establishment teams, those that know best, the visions of the anointed ones, are obsessed with the occult, from presidents to governors to the heads of industry. You see, for over 120 plus years in Northern California, in Sonoma County, on a 2,700-acre secluded redwood grove, leaders from around the world, prime ministers, chancellors, presidents, governors, again, the heads of industry, banking, academia, the media, Hollywood, only a select few, a little over 2,000 people, traveled there to engage in bizarre, ancient Canaanite, Luciferian, Babylon mystery religion ceremonies. And I successfully infiltrated through the Secret Service, through the guards, through the Sonoma County Sheriff's Department. We were inside 4 hours. That's only one day out of the 2 weeks that they meet there for the admitted Summer Fire Festival of the Bohemian Club. I hope that our hidden cameras can give you at least a small piece of what I witnessed. And that these bizarre activities have been engaged in going back to 1873 and are not some new fanciful whim of the trendies on the West Coast. Presidents from Howard Taft to Herbert Hoover were on the membership roster. Not to mention, later, famous war general Dwight D. Eisenhower, later to become president. The roster of the Bohemian Club reads like a who's who of the elite. Look at this photo taken inside the Grove back in 1963. There you'll see Ronald Reagan, and sitting two people over from him, later to become president, Richard Milhouse Nixon, Bush Sr., documented member. And then, of course, there's his son. Now, the last four generations of Bushes have also attended the Skull and Bones Society at Yale, well known to be steeped in the occult. Then there's Bill Clinton, a frequent attendee. Upon closer inspection, the entire federal government at the highest levels is infested with Bohemian Club members. And it doesn't stop there. America's private run-for-profit Federal Reserve Bank, from its very inception in 1913, has been run by prominent members of the Bohemian Club. Central Bank Chairman Alan Greenspan was seen leaving the Bohemian Grove only 1 month before he was appointed chairman of the Federal Reserve. He had to be a made man. You're looking at an illustration from a November 1989 issue of Spy magazine. The writer's spin is obvious. Sure, they're elitist. Sure, they have some bizarre rituals. But what's the big deal? They're just having fun. How you doing, sir? Okay, Cam Seeger? Yeah. Oh, I'm Alex Jones. I make documentaries. I'm just curious. What do you think about Bohemian Grove? I used to work there. You used to work there? Yeah. And now you work at Camp Meeker? No, I don't work. Yeah, I live at Camp Meeker. Oh, you live there? Yeah. Well, that's great. Did you ever watch the cremation of care? No. No. What'd you do at the... I just worked there. But, I mean, you never saw him march around in the red robes? No, no. Oh, really? That doesn't go on? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. The long history of men enjoying themselves has even been written about in the gossip column of the San Francisco Chronicle, writing that a man on his own often gets invited back to the camp by gay bohemians. Even 100-year-old annals have admitted the homosexual activities. After escaping the sheriff's department, Mike and I traveled high into the hills to wait until dark in the beginning of the cremation of care ceremony. First off, I wanted to draw your attention to the program that was given out to the spectators, or the viewers. I guess an occultist would call them novices. Figure of a human body burning in the flames. In fact, I've shown it to people that are experts in anatomy, to actual doctors, and they say that the anatomical size is that of a baby or small child. Notice how large the cranium is in comparison to the torso, that is the ribs. Understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is from the program itself, given out to the establishment lackeys witnessing these sinister activities. Remember, in Babylon and Tyre, they would throw their children into fiery pits. Look at the size of the hands compared to the rest of the body. Only children show these anatomical details. Now, after about 10 more minutes of music, suddenly, all around the owl, activity began. Here is the main central part of the ritual. Again, ladies and gentlemen, when you see that black edge coming in, that was the field from the camera. There you see the funeral pyre burning with the effigy of a human, or it could be real, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a lot of strange going on in that area of Northern California, but this is what the establishment is into right here in America. Republican, Democrat, you name it. They're all working on the same team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called world government, the New World Order, dehumanization. It's not a joke. It's deadly serious. Unfortunately, they've been breeding societies to think everything's a joke. I'm here to tell you truth is stranger than fiction.
Okay, so that was that video. Um, from what I understand, um, I can't say from what I understand, but there was this interview with, people can't even call it an interview. I have the word interview on my brain because I interviewed my friend Carlos on my radio show today. But the the only thing on there that I know is wrong, or I'm pretty sure is wrong, is it said that Clinton goes every year, and I don't think he's ever been. Somebody asked him. Um, it was, you can find it online, and he says that he doesn't go. That's where the Republicans go. And from what I understand, that's right. It's more a Republican thing. Democrats have their own thing. Um, so yeah, I don't know too much about the Bohemian Grove. It's too upsetting for me. I don't watch stuff like that too much. But it was an important topic, so, and since they're having it right now, I thought it would be appropriate to bring it up on my show. And let's see. I think my next week's show is going to be about building your own website. Because, like I said, I really want people to get active. And most people know how to build a website. But the one that I use on Weebly, it's so easy. I think once you see how easy it is to do, you might want to make a website. I'm sorry, somebody's getting ice in the fridge. I can hear the like rattling and stuff in the other room. It's distracting, but that's okay. So thank you for watching my show, and I made lunch and it's been sitting there. See, that's another reason why, like, it takes so much effort to get involved to make a web. Uh, it takes so much effort to do this video broadcast, and it's for what, 15 minutes? It's kind of not even worth it. Audio is so much easier. It takes no effort. Just hit a button and go. You don't have to put my makeup on and do all that stuff. You know, I've complained about that a lot. And plus, I'm a little bit more comfortable just talking on the talking audio. I get camera shy in front of a camera. I'm like, which is kind of like why I should be doing it, just to get used to being in front of a camera. You know, so like, because when you're bad at something, if you keep doing it and doing it, doing it, you get better. So, I probably should, I'm still going to be forcing myself to do a show every week. And yes, it is forcing myself. The radio show, only when I don't have a topic, if I don't have anything to talk about, it's a little bit forcing myself to do it. But overall, that's kind of fun. And it was especially fun today because I got to interview somebody. And I could always, like, get a phone number through Skype and then start taking calls. Which I don't think anyone's going to call me, so I probably won't. But who knows if people start watching the show. And who knows if they're not, actually. For all I know, thousands of people could be watching it. Hundreds of thousands. Millions of people could be watching it right now. And I have no clue because the counters from here are screwed up. I don't think it's that many. But I do know that the counters are screwed up. I know a lot more people are watching it than it shows. Which is why sitting in front of a bunch of clothes hanging up, I don't know, probably isn't the best thing in the world. But that's alright. Um, can't think of anything else to talk about. I covered my topic, Bohemian Grove, because I really don't know much about it at all. I know it's more Republican, and I really don't think Clinton went there because he denied it. And they lie about things all the time. Of course, he denied, sleeping with Monica Lewinsky or having sex with her. So just because he says something doesn't mean it's true. But all right, um, I think I even voted for him. Pretty sure I voted. The first time I voted was for Clinton. Maybe it wasn't the first time. I don't even remember the first time. I was gonna have to do some serious math before I could figure out and see who was running when I was 18. But I used to always vote for Democrats and women. So like, if it was like a position for a judge or anything that I didn't know any of the candidates, it would be for a woman or a Democrat. But now I I didn't vote in the last election. Oh wait, I did vote in the last election, but I wrote in Ron Paul. The one before that I didn't vote. Um, Actually, the only issue that I really vote for is abortion. Like, whoever's anti-abortion, pro-life, is the person that I vote for now. But if what they're saying is true, and if Condoleezza Rice is going to be the running mate of Mitt Romney, she's um, not pro-life, so I wouldn't vote for him anyways. I'll write somebody in if I vote. I can't vote, actually. I'm not registered in this state. This state, they're like really particular. You have to register like several months in advance. So I'm not even registered to vote right now. So no voting for me, which is fine. It's all a sham anyways. People get mad and I don't care because you know what? Voting doesn't do anything. It might for the like voting for sheriff. That matters. As long as the voting machines aren't fixed for that. But the voting machines are fixed. I don't follow it. I don't believe it. I mean, the voting machines are fixed. It's a known fact. Ron Paul won several states, most notably Maine, because that was just an obviously stolen. New Hampshire, he won. He won a lot of states. And even before the primaries, and people were talking about it, and they're like, why isn't Ron Paul getting any coverage? And I said right on Facebook, it's because they want to make it look normal when they steal the votes from him. They want to make it look like he actually didn't get people voting for him when the election fraud happens. And that's what happened. I was right. I knew that was going to happen. Because it's a sham. It's a fraud. Yeah. If I could, like, change one thing, there'd be a lot of things I would change, but one of the biggest ones would make sure there was some kind of way to make sure the voting wasn't rigged, you know, to have real elections without BS, fake voting, you know. Okay. Coming rumbled. I'm hungry. I've been cooking food for like 2 hours, and I haven't been eating it because I've been getting ready for the show. Not that it took me a whole 2 hours to get ready for the show, but I was like putting on my makeup and everything. I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna like eat and then mess up my makeup, and then like I got distracted doing other things, and but so that's why I've been cooking food for 2 hours. I'm starving. I should go and eat my lunch because I ate breakfast at like 8 o'clock this morning, so I should eat. All right. Thank you for watching, and wake up.